ಕಾಲೇಜು ಹಾಗೂ ತಾಂತ್ರಿಕ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಇಲಾಖೆಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. In this session, let us discuss about method of irrigation and water requirements of crop. Unit 3 in subject Water Resource Engineering and subject code is 15 CE 52T for 5th semester civil engineering students. In session 16, a overview of contents which are to be covered in these sessions. A. Delta and their relationship. Simple problems related to delta, base period and duty. Definitions which are very much related to water requirements of crop. C. Factors affecting duty. D. Method of improving duty. E. Crop seasons. F. Irrigation water efficiency. G. Soil moisture irrigation relationship. Before going to simple problems, let us know the relation of duty, delta and base period. The relation between base period, delta and duty is given by delta is equal to 8.64 into B divided by D, where delta in meters. Delta is the quantity of water required in depth for a particular crop in a particular season. ಡೆಲ್ಟಾ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ರಾಪಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡೆಪ್ತು ವಾಟರ್ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಒಂದು ಸೀಸನಲ್ಲಿ. ಅದು ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಸಲ ನೀರು ಬಿಡೋದಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ 2 ಸಲ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ 3 ಸಲ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಒಂದು ಸಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡೆಪ್ತು ನೀರು ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ ಇಂಟು ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ದ ವಾಟರ್ ವಿಚ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಟು ದಿ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕ್ರಾಪ್. ದ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಡೆಪ್ತ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟರ್ required for a crop is called as delta. Base period is expressed in days. ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಬೆಳೆ ಬೆಳೆದಾಗ ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗ ನೀರು ಕೊಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಬೇಸ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಫ್ರಮ್ ಟಿಲ್ ದಿ ಹಾರ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್, ಅಂದರೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಹಾರ್ವೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಗೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ನೀರು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಬೇಸ್ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ day of water to the last day of water which is given to the particular crop is called as base period. It is expressed in days. D is duty in hectares per cubic. Let us solve this simple problem related to the duty, base period and delta. The question is, the delta of a crop is 432 hectares per cubic and the base period of the crop is 100 days. The delta of the crop will be, here the duty of the crop is given and the base period of the crop is also given as 100 days. Means here duty D is given as 432 hectares per cubic and also base period B is given as 100 days. We have to find the delta which is available in meters. First you have to write this expression. Delta is equal to 8.64 into B into D. After writing the expression, we have to substitute all the given data in the above expression. After substituting the values, we will get delta which is equal to 2 meters, which is the total depth of water which is required for a crop in an entire crop season. Let us come to the problem 2. Here in problem 2, the combined area of a channel is 4000 hectares. The intensity of irrigation of a crop is 70%. The crop requires 60 cm of water in 15 days. When the effective rainfall is around as 15 cm during the period, find duty at the head of the field, B. duty at the head of the channel, C. discharge at the head of the channel. Assume total loss as 15%. In above question, the combined area is given. It is given as 4000 hectares. The intensity of irrigation of a crop is 70%. It has given 70%. Then the crop requires 60 centimeter of water in for every 15 days. For every 15 days, the particular crop requires 60 centimeter of water. Then the water is available through rainfall is 15 centimeter during the period, during the entire crop period. We have to find A, duty at the head of the field, B, duty at the head of the channel, C, duty at the head of the channel, assuming total loss as 15 centimeters. First, you have to find the delta. Here the delta is given as 60 centimeter for 15 days, but 15 centimeter is available through rainfall. Through rainfall we are getting 15 centimeter water. Hence we have to reduce the depth of 60 centimeter. Hence delta is equal to 60 minus 15, which is equal to 45 centimeter. We have got now delta. Next we have to find the duty at the head of the field. Duty at the head of the field is equal to, you have to write the expression, duty is equal to 8.64 into B divided by delta. You have to substitute the given values. 8.64, B is 15 days. It has given 15 days. You have to substitute in this expression 15 days. Then delta is 0.45. Actual delta is given is 60 centimeter, but due to the rainfall it has reduced to the 45 centimeter. You have to substitute that in the above expression. After substituting all the values, we will get the duty. Duty is equal to 288 hectares per cubic. Duty will be reduced to 15% due to the loss. You have to reduce this 288 hectares per cubic to 85% because 15% is due to the loss. It is given in the question. Assume total loss as 15 centimeter. Hence, you have to reduce the duty by 15%. And the remaining 85% we should consider. Duty at the head of the channel is equal to D is equal to 85% of 288. We will get the duty as 244.80 hectares per cubic. Then next we have to find the area under irrigation. Area under irrigation is equal to command area into intensity of irrigation. Command area is given as 4000 hectares. It is given in question, and the intensity of irrigation of a particular crop is 70%. You have to take 70% because there may be some intensity loss due to the wastage of water, due to the percolation or due to the evaporation, or so due to the some losses. The 100% intensity of irrigation is not achieved in this above question. Hence, you have to take intensity of irrigation of a crop is 70%. In that 4000 hectares, you can irrigate just 70% of 4000 hectares. Hence, it is equal to 2800 hectares. Next, you have to find the discharge at the end of the channel. Discharge at the end of the channel, Q is equal to area under irrigation divided by duty after 15% of loss. Q is equal to 2800 divided by 244.80, which is equal to Q is discharge is equal to 11.44 cubics. Here is a small video which is related to the duty, delta and base period. You can watch it later. Some definitions which are related to the water requirements of crop. First one is gross combined area, GCA. Gross combined area means the total area lying between drainage boundaries which can be commanded or irrigated by a canal system. ಒಂದು ಕೆನಲ್ ಅಥವಾ ಇರಿಗೇಷನ್ ಕೆನಲ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಅದ್ರ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಬರುವಂಥ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಏರಿಯಾನು ನಾವು ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ವೆದರ್ ಅದು ಇರಿಗೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಮಾಡ್ದೇನೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಜಾಗನ ನಾವು ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಕಲ್ಟಿವೇಬಲ್ ಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಏರಿಯಾ CCA plus uncultivable command area. Cultivable command area means which can be irrigated. Uncultivable command area means which cannot be irrigated. Like examples, roads cannot be irrigated, and villages it cannot be irrigated, and ponds, these are the places, roads, villages and ponds which cannot be irrigated. Then next, coming to the cultivable command area, it is the cultivable command area is the area which the crop is grown at a particular time or a particular season. Means the area which can be irrigated is can be considered as cultivable command area, CCA. Then coming to the next definition, net sown area. Net sown area is the area sown or cropped during the agriculture season, July to June. Counting the area only once, even if two or more crops are grown in different season. Means only one particular crop which is grown in a particular season is considered. If the crops are grown more more than one or two times, it is not considered in net sown area, but it is considered in gross sown area. In net sown area, only one particular crop is considered. Coming to the gross sown area is the total sown area under various crops during the whole agricultural year. Counting the area as many as time the number of crops are grown. Here you can see the difference between net sown area and the gross sown area. In net sown area only counting is done for only once, but in gross sown area number of crops grown in different season is also considered. Mixed crops sown simultaneously on the same land are treated as one crop. Next, net irrigated area. It is the area irrigated through any source. Source may be either water is supplied through the canal or through the rainfall or some groundwater sources once in a year for a particular crop. Gross irrigated area, it is the total area under crops irrigated once or more than once in a year. Here only once in net irrigated area, only once in an area is considered. In gross irrigated area, more than once the crop area is considered. Next, coming to the time factor. The time factor of a canal is the ratio of number of days that the canal has actually run to the number of days of irrigation period. Means actually the actual days of canal in which the water is supplied to the total number of days of a particular crop irrigation period. It will be different for different types of crops. For rice, number of days irrigation period will be nearly 120 days. For sugarcane, it will be nearly for it will water required maybe for year. For cotton crops, water may be required for 8 months. For different crops, the the number of days of irrigation period will be different. End of session 16. Thank you.